What we're going to try to do now is we're going to take a good look at the 3 safe shooting zones. These are fundamentals in making a decision if you are hunting quail, rabbits, a lot of different game species where you've got 3 hunters that are hunting abreast of each other. Shooter A, I'm shooter B, and this gentleman is shooter C. Us 3 buddies are going to turn and we're going to take a shot at a bird that flies. The orange tape behind me represents those safe shooting zones for each shooter. Now what you have to do is decide in a split second what is the right shot. Should you shoot or not shoot? You only have a blink of an eye to make up your mind when this bird flies. Well, which shooters could shoot? If you said shooter C, that was for sure the correct answer. When the bird was furthest out into the shooting zones, it did cross from shooter B and C. You could have shot while the bird was out of range a little bit, but as the bird crossed, it left the shooting zone for shooter B and went into the zone for shooter C. Shooter C would have been the safest shot. Okay, here goes another situation. Shooter A, shooter B, and shooter C. We're walking up quail. We're out in the field. These are our shooting zones again. As we're walking this direction, a bird flies. Who shoots? A, B, or C? Shoot or don't shoot? Well, if you said shooter B, you were correct. I was the only shooter of the 3 shooters that had a safe shot. As that bird flew, it stayed in shooter B's shooting zone. If shooter A and shooter C had swung on that game, their firearms would have crossed through my shooting zone. That would not have been a safe shot for them. It was a safe shot as the bird stayed in my zone, in zone B. However, if that bird had continued to fly away, it would have crossed into shooting zone A, giving shooter A a clear shot as well. Well, this third scenario is one that you really need to be particularly on your toes about. This is the one where a lot of folks get shot by accident. If you're not paying attention, when a bird were to fly, as it flies between 2 shooters, that's when 2 shooters are confused about their shooting zones, and it's real easy for someone to be in the line of fire of someone else. Who takes that shot? Is that a safe shot for shooter A, B, or C? If you said none, you were correct. That bird flew between shooting zone A and shooting zone B. It would have been easy for 2 shooters to become confused. Which one should shoot? Who should not shoot? It would be very easy for the guns to swing on each other and someone to get shot. If the bird was way out there at good shotgun range as it was coming towards you, it would have still been in a safe zone and maybe been a shot out there. But as the game approaches, it is a no-shoot situation. That's a good time to remember wearing a little bit of orange. It may not be required for quail or for rabbits unless you're shooting during the deer gun seasons, then you might have to have the orange on. But even if it's not required by law, a little bit of orange goes a long way for your hunting partner to get a good spot on where you are as you're walking through tall grass and brush waiting for birds to fly up.